Welcome back to the boys varsity. Tonight, Clay Payne going for his 1,000th point of his career, joining his sister in the 1,000 point club. He's 7 points away as of right now. How do you want to see it, Dr. Fitz?
Oh, how about just like dunking right on top of somebody's head? That would be amazing. That would be the best way to get it.
Maybe even catch a lob from one of his teammates, from one of his senior teammates. We're seeing the same starting lineup as we did last night in the boys' loss against Providence Christian Academy. The game was not streamed because our box was commandeered by News Channel 5 for the game.
Yeah, apparently they think they do a better broadcast than we do. I don't think so.
They didn't even have anybody on the call, though, so.
Ridiculous.
Can't even be better. We'll flip it over to Coach Scouten for the starting lineups.
Tiger Cub of the game. Tonight's Tiger Cub of the game is fourth grader Max Perry.
Dr. Fitz, did they start this year, the Tiger Cub of the game?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it ever in the past, but I like it.
For tonight's game, first, for the Valor Wildcats, number 1, Cooper Hustle. Number 2, Gabe Rankin. Number 4, Ebenezer Akusaki. Number 14, Scott Becker. And number 23, Ted Scott. Head coach of the Downtown Prep is Jeremy Pope, assisted by John Jackson. And now the starting lineup for your USN Tigers.
That was the Wildcats starting lineup. Now for the USN Tigers. Forward, Sam Jackson. Junior guard, Braylon Davis. Senior guard, Amon Anderson. Another senior guard, Cam Hensey.
And senior forward, number 13,
you can see, looking for his 1,000th point sign in the very front row of the Tiger section. House of Pain.
Good turnout over in the student section for a game during winter break. And they're all here to see history made tonight, Andrew.
I'm not sure, but would him and his sister be the first pair of siblings in the 1,000 point club?
Well, I can't say, certainly in my time at USN, which goes now 14 years. But perhaps all time, I couldn't say. I do see 2 Lewises over there on the board.
I just saw that. And the tip, Payne wins it. Hensey gonna take it up for the Tigers. He's gonna bounce it into Payne. He's gonna pull a 3 quick. No good, just off the rim. Jackson gets the rebound, put back, good for 2. Tigers coming out quick.
Yeah, you love that kind of start. Get on them early and often.
Anderson gonna get the steal, but he can't find the ball. Braylon Davis gonna find it. He's gonna bounce to Payne. Lays it off the glass, 2 points, 5 points away. I'm doing a countdown in my head, Dr. Fitz.
Love it. Great work by Amon to set up the transition opportunity. Good hustle from Braylon and an excellent pass to Clay for the finish.
Rennick's gonna go in. Floater, no good. You know, I thought there was a chance that Braylon was gonna throw that off the glass for Clay. Would have been very
That'd be a
cool
bold
to see.
start.
Yeah.
Bold start to the basketball game.
Rankin's gonna lob it over to Bustle. Akusak throws it off Payne, but out of bounds.
I'll be interested to see what the Valor offense looks like in this game, because in the JV game, there wasn't a lot of structure to their offense, and I didn't see too much on that first possession either. So I'll be interested to see how it plays out over the course of the game.
Sam Jackson, guarded by Bustle. Payne over to Davis. To Hensey. Back to Davis. Back to Hensey. Hands it off to Hensey. Or sorry, Anderson. Payne gonna kick it out to Jackson in the corner. Hensey slows it. Over to Davis, gonna pull the three. No good, off the rim. Rankins. Over to Akusak. To Bustle. Kicks it out. Becker gonna take it two, it's good.
That was a nice offensive possession. You could see they ran an off-ball screen, which triggered everything, got a few guys free.
Payne good with a good spin move into the layup.
Team's got 4, Clay's got 4. The scoreboard's keeping track for us thus far.
Payne 3 points away. He gets the steal. Davis gonna come through. And good.
Oh, nice finish.
What's the call here?
I saw a block. They're counting the basket. And I was mistaken. I was a little too quick on the call. We had 6, Clay had 4. He didn't have all 4.
Yes. Davis to the line. And one is good. Rankin's gonna take it up for the Wildcats. Good defense, and Sam Jackson's tripped.
In the NBA, there'd be a clear path discussion. You know, that could have been a layup. That foul prevented the layup. Great start for USN. You know, just like Valor jumped on us in the girls' game, we're trying to really put the hammer down early in this one.
Jackson got the hit. Gonna take a long two. No good, just off the rim. Hensey gets it. Davis, baseline jumper. It's good. 9-point lead for the Tigers. Bustle to take it up. He's gonna drive. Right hand, no good. Payne comes down with it. Gonna throw it over to Davis. Into Jackson. No look pass for Davis. Jackson, no good. Lot of contact, no call. Bustle, fade away. No good. Davis on the rebound. Throws it up to Payne. Gonna drive through and fouled in the process. 3 points away here, so he won't get it on this trip to the line.
Sitting on 997.
His first is good. I heard from Mr. Payne right before this game started. Clay's very excited to get to this milestone.
You wonder if it's part of Coach Jones's plan to just like, let's get this done as soon as possible. First quarter ideally, so we can move past it, focus on the rest of the game.
Certainly possible. And Rankins throws it right into the student section. Great pass to Eli Whelan. Unfortunately, he is out of bounds, so that will be Tigers ball. Anderson over to Payne. To Spiegel. Payne gonna drive. Lays it off on the putback. He's blocked. Dr. Fitz. We're both laughing because we talked about this before the game.
Yeah, free throw is the worst way to have to get it. You got to just stand there and think about what happens if you make it or if you don't make it.
Clay Payne's first is
999.
good. 999 points for Clay Payne.
His dad's got the phone out recording
And
what
his
might
sister.
be the moment.
This gym will erupt every single phone to our right. No good.
Oh, he keeps the drama. He keeps the suspense for the audience.
Oh, big block by Jackson.
I thought they might get him for goaltending for hitting the backboard, but was a clean block.
Bustle over to Rodriguez, to Rankins. Bustle thought about a long three, doesn't take it. Throws to Rankins, his three, good. Clay calls for it, he gets it, he's double teamed. He finds Anderson, Anderson over to Jackson, gonna drive, reverse leg. Oh!
What do you think, Andrew? What do you think? Is that a good way to get it?
That is how you get it done. 1,000. You saw the finger in the sky. This gym erupts. 1,000 points for Clay Payne. 1,000 points, and he gets the standing ovation at this stop. You see him hug his teammates. Clay Payne, 1,000 points.
We get
on
a
his career.
timeout or what?
Call a timeout,
Come on,
Coach.
Mike. Here we go. Yeah.
Come on, Coach.
Here we go. We got it. Okay.
The refs are telling. Just turn it to the family section real quick. You see the whole. 1,001 point for Clay Payne.
Becoming the 37th member of the USN PBS 1,000 point club.
I don't know, Andrew. This might be a hot take, but I'm going to say he missed that second free throw on purpose
It
so he could
certainly
get the
looks like
putback dunk for 1,000 and 1,001 right then. That was awesome.
And he gets the photo with his coach. And his parents, real quick. Very nice of the refs to let this happen, you know?
For sure. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know, there's wins and losses, but it's about the people who play the game.
Yes.
And Clay is one of the great ones, you know, not just a great player, but a great member of the community, great person. Been a total joy to have as part of the USN family, and a total joy to watch him play the game. If you didn't love what you saw in that putback dunk, you just don't care about basketball. I mean, that's what it's all about. That was a beautiful play. Great way to make it happen.
Beautiful put-back dunk, and I gotta say, I think Mr. Payne called it. He told me before the game it's gonna be a dunk.
He called it. The man knows his basketball. We got to say that.
Now to win the game. Payne over to Schnelly. Into Jackson. Over to Spiegel, to Schnelly in the corner. Schnelly to Anderson. Back to Spiegel. To Anderson again, pump fake. Over to Jackson, gonna baseline drive. Pull up mid-range, no good. Jump ball. Wildcats. Bustle taking it up. Rodriguez over to Bustle. Into Tack, guarded by Payne. Payne, good contest. Davis comes down with the rebound, pushing it quickly up the court. Bounce pass to Anderson, slows it down. To Spiegel. Over to Davis, gonna slow it down. To Spiegel in the corner, he's gonna pull the three. No good. Payne comes down with it. No good. Gets the offensive rebound again. Over to Davis. His three's good. Leads
Now-
to 10.
Braylon's had a great start to the game tonight. He's played well on both ends of the floor. He's distributed the ball well. And he's very efficient shooting the ball as well. I believe he's 3 for 4 with a couple threes.
Good bounce back night from Davis. Bustle. Over Rinkins. He's going to drive. Kicks it out to Bustle. Long three. He finds it.
That's 2 3-pointers for him where I felt like the closeout was a little bit too slow. We got to close out with a little more intensity.
Davis over to Anderson. Anderson kicks it to Schnelly. Schnelly in the corner. No good, just short. Rodriguez gets it. Bustle. Into Rankins. Rankins over to Rodriguez. To Bustle. Thought about a long three, doesn't take it. Right by the foul line, no good. Payne comes down with it.
See, that's a great job by Braylon. He closed out very well. He got,
Davis.
sorry, go ahead.
Davis with a great move.
Yeah, he played well on the defensive end, recovered well after the ball fake got him up in the air, then was rewarded with the bucket on the other end.
Bustle guarded by Spiegel, trying to back him down. Kicks it to Rankins. Bustle, he's gonna drive.
Oh,
Good contest by Spiegel.
he didn't like it, and I didn't like it either. Looked good.
Looks clean. Bustle to the line. First free throws for the Wildcats. No good, 0 for 1. Bustle 1 for 2 on this trip. Anderson, 7 seconds left. Over to Davis. Gonna drive. Big block, but a lot of contact. No call. 2 seconds. A lot of contact on that. What'd you think?
Yeah, could have been called, but I didn't have a good, clean look.
Lob to Payne, long two, no good. We in the first, a historic first quarter for Clay Payne. Tigers lead 8. What do you want to see going into the second quarter?
I would say more of the same. I really liked the offensive execution. We got good shot opportunities. We shot them well. Defensive end, just keep the intensity up. I think we could really frustrate them. They've gotten a few more good looks than they needed to get. We had some more opportunities on defense to contest shots a little better than we did. That would be my only suggestion. Thought the rebounding was good on both ends, and the offensive execution was great. And we forced more turnovers than we committed, certainly. So really nice first quarter. Feels like we could be ahead by more. But with continued good execution in the second quarter, we can make this maybe a 20-point game by half. That would be great.
We'll flip it over as the Tigers start with the ball here.
The USN ball to start the second quarter.
Hensey to inbound it. Hensey over to Davis. He's gonna pull a quick three. No good, just off the rim. Rankins comes down with it. Bustle's gonna drive, guarded by Radford. Payne gets the defensive rebound. He bounces it to Davis. Left hand, good off the glass.
That's Tiger basketball. We love to play the up and down style. Valor's playing into our hands a little bit right now.
Rodriguez. He's going to drive. Huge block by Clay. Henze able to keep it inbound. And he'll take it up for the Tigers. He's looking over to Radford. Going to pull a three. No good. Just off the rim. Payne unable to come down with it. Tack going to drive. Steal by Henze. Davis going to pull a three here. It's
Fantastic.
good.
That's fantastic. Cameron Henze is always a pleasure to watch on the defensive end. He did a great job getting that steal. Braylon converted on the other end.
Huge play there. Rankins. Into Harris.
He took 3 steps after the catch.
Harris. His pass stolen by Payne. Payne going to take it up. Huge. Oh. Went a little early there. Bustle pulls through, gets it good. Timeout Tigers.
Coach Jones didn't like that. He sort of sank his head in frustration and pretty quickly called the timeout. So he'll have something to say in the huddle for sure.
Coach Olson sitting to our left. He'll be up. That's what he just told us. Dr. Fitz, we heard why you think Coach Jones called that timeout. What do you think he's saying in the timeout?
Well, I don't think he liked the effort. The player split the 2 defenders and nobody made an effort to recover or to come over from the help side. So, we've got an 11-point lead and you don't want to get comfortable. 11-point lead in modern basketball is very little and there's a lot of game left to be played. So you want to keep the intensity up, keep doing what you have done well for the first 10-plus minutes of the game, which is contest everything on defense, frustrate them into turnovers, and then just continue to shoot a high percentage through good offensive execution on the other end. You don't want to get sloppy. If you have a lead, you got to keep doing what you got you that lead.
Definitely playing through Clay got them that lead so far. Mm-hmm. Continue to see that after the 1,000th point. Tigers ball when we resume. Davis going to take it up the court. Henze over to Radford. Davis in the corner to Henze.
I would like to see a little screen roll right here. I think Henze could shake 23, get to the basket, or if not, Clay could be able to shake free on a pick and roll.
As Jackson going to pull a three, no good. Henze comes down with it. Davis thought about a quick three, doesn't. Slows it down over to Radford. Henze in the corner.
Let's get a screen.
Over to Davis, going to pull another three. No good, just off the rim. Radford comes down with it. Over to Davis. To Henze. Bounce pass to Payne. To Henze. Pump fake. Finds Payne. And, called for a travel there. I just want to take a second to shout out Akil, currently playing in the Fantasy Football Championship against him. Oh, some miscommunication on the Wildcats side. Bustle. A lot of handoffs and Wildcats ball. Tigers got a lot of offensive rebounds on that last possession, but unable to convert to points. Why do you think that was?
We just look a little out of sync on offense the last couple possessions. We don't seem to be sure what we're trying to do, so people are just sort of shuffling around.
Tack hit the 2-point over Payne. Davis, good baseline drive, 2 points.
That's what we do best. We get the ball up the floor, and we try to attack the basket in the first 5 seconds of the possession. If we can do that, we win games.
Very quick team, trying to score quick.
That's a Coach Jones staple. He always coaches the team to play that way, and he's very good at teaching that.
It's looking Payne gonna hand it off to Anderson. Over to Henze. To Jackson. Gonna pull a three. No good, just long. Rankins. Fadeaway two, no good. Payne comes down with it. He's gonna find Jackson. Gonna drive, and foul.
Yeah, he wasn't set. He
Not at
tried to
all.
take a charge, but he was way too late to get in to take a charge.
Sam Jackson hit the ground hard there, but seems to be okay. Earlier, a couple possessions before, we saw Amon Anderson hit the ground, which he also was subbed out of the game for an injury yesterday, so glad to see him playing tonight. Jackson's first is good. Jackson's second, no good. 1 for 2. Jackson gets an easy steal. He's gonna go up. Oh, no good. Payne on the putback, good. Really good body control there from Payne. Long pass to Rodriguez in the corner. He's gonna pull a quick three. No good. Payne gets the defensive rebound. Davis gonna pull a quick three. No good, just off the rim. Payne come flying through. Jump ball. Wildcats ball. Tigers sticking with the press here, trying to get a very early and quick lead. Bounce pass to Bustle. Over to Rodriguez. Bustle, guarded by Payne. He's gonna hand it to Rodriguez. Spin move. Bounce into Akusak.
That was a nice pass, nice finish.
Jackson gonna take a short mid-range.
Oh, he pushed Clay in the back, clearly.
No call there. Bustle, he's gonna drive. Pump fakes a couple times, no good. Jackson in the corner. Goes it to Henze. He's gonna drive, baseline, floater, no good. They keep pushing Payne. Bustle, over to Akusak. No good. Davis gonna come down with it. He's gonna drive through traffic. Kicks it to Henze. Over to Anderson, to Payne. Gonna drive, left hand, no good.
Yeah, good call.
Call for a travel.
This game is too close, Andrew. It should be a 15, 16-point game at least. We're just a little sputtering on offense right now.
Jackson gonna pull a three. Good.
Nice. Just what we needed.
There you go, 15 points. Bustle, guarded by Jackson. Over to Rodriguez. Lobs it in to Becker. Guarded by Payne. Over to Akusak. Stolen by Sam Jackson. He's driving. Oh, he tried to throw it down there. And Dr. Fitz, one thing Henry said earlier this season was a two's worth two if it's a finger roll or if it's a dunk.
Well, yeah, but you remember some a little more than others, you know.
That's for sure. Definitely would have been a huge poster there.
If he had just dropped it to the trailer, it was an uncontested layup. But I don't blame him to try to dunk it. If I could dunk, I would be trying to dunk at many inopportune times.
Oh, for sure. Davis gets the steal. He's going to go through, left-hand layup, good. Tigers look to be getting a lot of their points off fast break opportunities with this press. Anderson gets the steal. He's going to kick it over to Jackson, who's going to pull another three. No good, just short. Rankins. Sam Jackson almost got the block there. No good on the three. Payne going to toss it over to Henze. Tried to throw a lob to Jackson, no good.
Yeah, when you see the tempo pick up like it has in the last couple minutes, that's always to USN's advantage.
Especially when we're hitting our threes, because if we hit threes, we're a really hard team to beat.
Sam Jackson is an excellent three-point shooter in transition. And we have several other great three-point shooters as well. So USN can put up a lot of points really quickly, makes them a very dangerous team.
Hensey gonna take it up for the Tigers. He's gonna kick it over to Payne. Over to Anderson. Calls for a screen. Looking for a pick and roll, maybe.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. Over to Sam Jackson on the baseline. And he's fouled. Goes to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on number 1, Cooper Muscle. His first, second. Sam Jackson at the line, shooting 2.
2 shots for Sam Jackson here. First is good. Leads to 16.
18.
18. Now it's 19. Trying to do some quick math.
It's all right. It can be tough.
It's winter break, so.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson got the steal, but unable to hold on to it. Just able to tip it out of bounds. Looks like Wildcats are going to try and get the last shot of the half. Bustle. Throws it right out of bounds.
We'll take that last shot. Now, let's get a good look here with the 8 seconds.
8 seconds. Who do you want taking the final shot?
Let's go to Clay. It's his half.
I like it. Pick and roll. 2 seconds. Davis going to drive. Right-handed lay.
Oh, how did it not go down? I thought he had it.
I thought he did too. Rolled right in the basket, then right out. First half's over. Clay Payne crosses the 1,000-point threshold. After that, what do you want to see?
Well, it was a great first half. You know, I was commenting a few minutes ago that I felt like the offense was stuck in neutral for a minute. We got out of the mud, really closed the half well with a lot of points in transition. In general, the execution, I thought, on both ends of the floor was really good. You know, you're going to have occasional hiccups here and there. You're not going to play a perfect game, but that was a really nice half. We did what we were trying to do. If we do anything like it again in the second half, we're going to win comfortably.
And now here, I'm going to get Coach Olson's attention real quick.
Okay.
Coach Olson, are you coming up? Okay, he's coming up here. Do you want to?
This is always a treat. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'll give him my headset.
Okay. Okay, he's going to be right back.
Okay.
Girls took a loss to Valor. I think
50 to 30, as I remember.
around there. So we'll hear from him in a couple of seconds. And I got to comment real quick. He switched. I guess he has game time shoes and not game time shoes.
Oh, okay. We'll ask him about it.
Coach.
Here you go. All right, where am I going? Oh, we're good. All right, here we go.
Coach, I gotta ask to start. Different shoes from the game. Is it game time only? Are those shoes only game time?
Yeah. For this year, these were last year's game time shoes. They'll become normal sneakers at the end of the season, but until then, yeah, game time only sneakers.
Okay. What do you want to see from your team going forward?
Man, going forward, aggression, more aggression on offense, being a threat. We get a little passive sometimes. We're more worried about where the defense is and how the defense is playing instead of how we're going to score. So I would love to see us more aggressive at every single spot, like catching the ball and being a threat.
Clay.
Lily Lapidus comes to mind pretty quick, hitting shots. Elizabeth Crane, aggressive to the rack. Second half, we were down 17 at half. We lost by 20. So I mean, it was a tale of two halves. Like the second half, we locked in defensively. We started figuring out some stuff offensively, and it was a much more even game. Whereas in the first half, we haven't seen a 1-2-2 or 3-2 or whatever you want to call it yet, and they were athletic and long up top, but they were jumpy. So when we showed some patience, threw some fakes, like we got the looks that we wanted, we just came to it a little bit too late. But highlights would be, kids like Lily and Elizabeth, I think, having good nights despite anything else. And then down the stretch, some of our execution was really good.
Clay Payne just got his 1,000th point tonight. You want to give him his flowers?
Yeah, absolutely. Clay's the type of kid where, like, he's going to have an incredibly successful, 4-year college career of wherever he goes. But after his freshman, sophomore year, he's going to start getting those subtle messages on Instagram or wherever, like, have you thought about the transfer portal?
Yeah.
Right? Because he's on the cusp of that, of being a high level. He's such a high level basketball player in terms of his thought and how he looks at the game and sees the game, that if he gets in the right program, he could do whatever you need him to do. Just what I hope for him is that Palm Beach Atlantic, I think is where he's going, is that Palm Beach Atlantic is the right program for him. And he'll have a chance to either have a great 4 years there or ball out for 2 and, in today's day and age, go on to greener pastures.
Yeah.
So Clay's amazing. He's a blast to watch.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Absolutely.
We will see you in 5 minutes for the second half. Welcome back after half. Looks like Tigers will get the ball. I think there was a bit of mistake at the start of the second quarter. Didn't we have the ball to start the second quarter? And
Maybe there was a jump in the middle. I don't remember.
Okay. Sam Jackson. He's going to find Henze. Over to Payne. Bounces into Jackson. Over to Davis, to Henze. He's going to drive. Fade away. No good off the front. Payne with the board. Henze. Jackson, good off the glass.
Nice. Nice start.
Good team basketball there.
I liked what I saw, people moving without the ball. Good energy on the half-court set. We got to keep that up.
Yeah, just what we were talking about with Coach Olson off the screen. Rankins. Over to Akusak. Bustle, guarded by Anderson. He kicks it to Akusak. Into Talk. Guarded by Payne. Double dribble. I think I actually heard Clay call that out before the ref called it.
Good hustle.
Payne, he's going to drive baseline. Good off the glass.
That's great elevation. No one was in the same sphere as him.
Bustle over to Rankins. Bustle kicks it out to Rankins. And over and back. Tigers ball. Good acting job by
Yeah, Bustle wanted a deflection, but he didn't get it.
Nope, not at all. Henze, he might take a quick three here.
Cameron Zoll was very patient on the offensive end.
Yes. Like to slow the game down. Payne left hand, good. Bustle hands it to Akusak. Spin move, no good. Rebound.
Really nice defense there by Amon. That's a tough matchup for him. He did it beautifully.
Braylon baseline, no good. Bustle, fast break. Right hand, spins around and goes in. Anderson lobs it into Payne. Kicks out to Henze. He's going to pull it. No good, just off the rim. Rankins with the board. Crossover. Kicks it out to Akusak. Lob way over to Tack. To Akusak. Oh, slips. Henze guarding him closely. Timeout, Wildcats. Dr. Fitz, 3 minutes into the second half. What do you think?
Pretty solid start. Lead, I think, was 19, now 23. Offensive efficiency remains really good. Yeah, we forced some turnovers, kept the tempo up. So we're playing the game just like we want to play it. And as long as we continue to do that, we should be able to keep them at arm's length.
Tigers lead up to 23, as you said. Coach Jones using this timeout to its full extent. Wildcats inbounding it on the baseline. Bustle in the corner. Throws it to Akusak. Bounces to Bustle. Over to Rankins. To Akusak. Bustle in the corner. His three. No good. Payne fights for it. Gets a jump ball. Wildcats ball. That seemed like a, oh, Sam Jackson hit the floor there hard. I was gonna say, right before that happened, that seemed like a long 5 seconds there.
Yeah.
They called it
The
quick.
count got slower from the girls' game to the
Yes.
boys' game.
A lot of calls in the girls' game. Tack going to the line. His first is no good.
I have to say, it was a great job by Sam to prevent the dunk there against a much taller player. He did a great job elevating the contest.
Tack. 0 for 1. 1 for 2. Nathan Vogley checks in, as well as Jamison Jackson, Nick Spiegel, and Liam Schnelly. Davis over to Schnelly. Back to Davis. To Vogley in the corner. He's going to drive. Gets it stripped, but Schnelly finds it. He gets it stripped. Asaku over to Rankins. He's going to pull his three. No good. Tack comes down with it. Bustle, pump fake against Jackson. Good contest, no good. Tack. Davis fights for the rebound. He's driving. A lot of contact. Good reverse layup, no good. A lot of contact there on Davis's layup, or before the layup. Bustle, quick. Oh, big block by the freshman Jamison Jackson.
Boy, the Tigers have made it tough on the Wildcats, finishing at the basket. Nothing easy down there. That's what you need to do on defense.
Davis gets a quick steal on the inbound. He's going. 2-on-1 fast break. Euro step. Go!
That was nice, Andrew.
That was
Great
good.
finish.
The bench had the same reaction as us. That was a nice Euro step. Bounce to Tack. He kicks it to Rankins, wide open. Gonna pull a three. It's good. Davis. Bounce to Vogley. Kicks it to Davis. Davis. Might go for the heat check. He does. No good, just short. Jackson, good effort on the dive. Lob to Tack. A lot of good contest from Schnelly there. Davis comes down with it. 1-on-1 fast break, but behind the back. He gets it stripped. Ball's on the ground. Jump ball. Jump ball.
And Harris didn't like that. He was upset with how Nathan contested that, but Nathan did a good job not to respond.
Yes. Harris, a lot of complaining. That might have just gotten him checked out.
Yeah, good coaching by Valor. You know, you don't want a guy to get a tech because he's a little overheated.
Yeah, exactly. The lob play with Vogley instead of Payne there. Schnelly at the free throw line, kicks it to Jackson. Jackson bounced to Schnelly. He's trapped. Jump ball. Wildcats.
Foul call?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bruno Bustle really did not like that call. You could see him
Nope.
immediately throw his hands up. Still complaining. Davis. Over to Schnelly. To Davis. To Spiegel. He finds Schnelly. Kicks it out to Davis. To Spiegel. Pump fake. Back to Davis. Kicks it out to Jackson in the corner. His three. No good. Rodriguez going to drive. Left hand lay. No good. Tack comes down with it, and he's fouled in the process. Goes to the line. 2 shots.
It's a little bit what we saw in the second quarter. You know, the second quarter we started pretty fast, played it kind of even in the middle of the quarter, and then we really had a nice close to the second quarter to end the first half. Hopefully we can have a similarly strong close here to the third quarter, really put this game away.
Tax first is no good, just like his last trip to the line. Radford checks in for Davis. Just like his first trip to the line. Misses the first, makes the second. Jackson taking it up for the Tigers. Bounce to Schnelly. Over to Radford in the corner. His three, no good, just off the rim. Tried to throw it off Jackson. Reverse lay from Vogley, no good.
That's a little disappointing.
Wildcats ball. It is.
Akil's three should have gone down. He made a good shot. And then we got in each other's way on that offensive rebound.
Contested his teammate's shot there. Bustle, he's going to drive. It's good through contact.
He stared him down. Did you see that?
I
He
did.
gave him a little look after the basket.
Wow. Might have to take a look at the scoreboard. Jackson hands it off to Radford, who throws it to Spiegel. Another handoff, but this time to Schnelly. Radford over to Jackson, to Spiegel. Gonna pull a corner three. No good.
Couple good looks for Akil and Nick on the last couple possessions. If they keep giving us those, we're going to start to knock them down.
Bustle into the corner. Rodriguez. Rodriguez gonna pull a three. No good. Jackson comes down with it. Radford over to Jackson. Radford finds Jackson again. Jackson goes through, reverse layup, no good. Vogley comes down with it, puts it back up through contact and makes it.
I really liked what I saw from Jackson there, splitting the defenders, quick recognition when he got control of the pass.
Bustle, a lot of contact. He's fouled in the process. 2 shots. You know, with where his head was looking, I thought he was trying to pass that there instead of going up for a shot, but it, Schnelly, second of the game. 35 seconds left in this third quarter. His first is good. Looks like all starters are on the bench right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who starts the fourth quarter. If we're going to try to,
Kill him early
yeah.
or let it ride. Leads up to 18. Radford over to Spiegel. Got to get it across.
Coach got a timeout.
Looked like Radford was kind of just taking it a little slow for Coach Jones's liking. It's a half timeout for the Tigers. About 20-ish seconds left in the third quarter. What do you want to see to close out?
You just want to stay sharp when it comes to execution. In games like this, the danger is always that you get a little comfortable, you get a little sloppy, and then that starts to cultivate some bad habits, you know. So you want to make sure in a game like this that you focus on precise execution. That's the way that you keep getting better at what you're trying to do, so that what you're in a closer, more competitive game, you can be at your best when your best is needed. So let's keep the focus for the last 26 seconds here of the third quarter and then into the fourth.
Spiegel to inbound over to Radford. Radford hands it to Jackson. He's trapped. Bounces to Radford. Over to Vogley. Bounces into Spiegel. Oh, called out of bounds. Couldn't quite see it from here, but I was pretty sure he stayed in bounds.
It was just slightly out of sync. If Nathan had passed it without the one dribble, it would have been an easy layup. But the timing got messed up.
A good cut from Spiegel there. 7 seconds left. Rankins, good spin move. Goes, oh, and one. Great move from Rankins there. called on
Spiegel.
Spiegel. His second. Rankins. His first, or his only, is good. Tiger's going to try and get a shot off. Jackson's shot was blocked. Dr. Fitz, what do you want to see going into the fourth quarter here?
I was a little sloppy close to the third. You know, we were ahead 19 at half. We didn't win the third quarter. Now, we played a lot of guys, so that could be part of it. But, you know, it's just like I said in the previous timeout. You really want to be sharp in the fourth quarter. You want to play like it's a 0-0 game, standard coach speak, you know. Play every game like it's 0-0. Yeah. But that's what you have to do. You know, you have to execute the way you're supposed to execute and see what that leads to. Good shot opportunities, easy rebounds on the defensive end, that sort of thing. So just basic fundamental basketball 101. Keep it simple. If you do that in the fourth quarter, won't have any trouble.
It looks like it'll be the same lineup going into the fourth quarter here. It's interesting to see Coach Jones's strategy here. He doesn't want to just bury the game right this second. He wants to get some other guys some extra reps.
Valor ball to start. You wouldn't want them to get any more momentum than they have right now. Stop here is key.
A Rankins and one conversion to end the third quarter. He kicks it to Bustles. To Akusak. Over to Bustles. Rankins in the corner. He's going to pull a three. No good. Vogley comes down with it. Good Moss play right there. Jackson on the fast break. Low! That could be a flagrant. A lot of contact.
Yeah. I don't think they'll call that, but it was a hard foul.
And yeah, glad to see he's walking fine. He hit the court hard, but.
And I like what I saw there in terms of sportsmanship. Like there was a couple Valor guys going over there to help Jackson up. So
always great to see.
Yeah.
Jackson's first, gets a couple bounces and goes in. Jackson 2 for 2 from the line. Sorry. Long three from Bustles, no good. Hankins. Kicks it over to Bustle. Over to Akusak. All the way across to Rankins. Bounces in. Snelly going to kick it out of bounds. Jamison Jackson currently shooting 100% from the line this season. Huge block from Vogley. Jackson over to Spiegel in the corner. Spiegel's three. No good. Just off the rim. Bustles on the fast break. Right hand leg. Good. Radford passes to Vogley in the corner. Bounce pass stolen by Bustles. Rankins in the corner. He kicks it to Bustles in the corner. Wide open three. He just took too long on that. Akusak kicks it out to Rankins. He's going to pull it quick. No good. Radford comes down with it. Jackson over to Spiegel. Spiegel going to hit a three.
There it is.
And it's good.
There it is. He's an outstanding three-point shooter, and they were lucky he hadn't made one until then.
Always confident. He missed one from that same shot a couple possessions before, but still keeps his confidence, keeps shooting.
He knows what his spots are, and he always finds a way to get there, and he puts them through the rim more often than not.
Harris's three is no good. Radford gonna kick it to Spiegel in the corner, same spot, doesn't take it. Jackson gonna drive, kicks it to Vogley.
Now, love
Good-
that. Love
Good
that.
layup.
Extra pass. Nathan did a great job getting to where he was supposed to be, set himself up for an easy layup.
Tip. Oh, Tigers ball. Wow. That was a surprise. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I thought Liam had gotten a piece of it.
I
But
thought he did. I thought he did too. I was surprised to see Nick Spiegel kick that one more time after hitting the three in that same exact spot the possession before, but it worked out well.
yeah,
Vogley.
again,
Vogley again. Good two from him.
I always love to see that, the high basketball IQ play where you go to the spot where the ball's going to be in 5 seconds if your teammates are on the same page with you.
Bustle pulls the three. No good. Harris gets the rebound. His putback attempt, no good. And Schnelly gonna find it. Vogley hits the floor. Jackson gonna take it up. He's just gonna kick it to Radford in the corner, who's gonna drive. Floater, no good. Bustle, he's gonna drive, no good. Thought he got fouled. Spiegel, he's gonna drive. Kicks it to Jackson. Gonna pull the three in the corner. No good, off the rim. Vogley was slapped, but works through it.
Nathan's having quite a fourth quarter here.
Akusak gonna pull a three over Jackson, no good. Vogley comes down with it. Spiegel gonna take his three, pull up three, no good. Bustle, left hand leg, good. Timeout. .347 left. Tigers lead 28. Is that right?
Nope, 24.
24.
Now 22. They just changed the score. 58-36.
I'll get it one time.
Yeah.
What do you want to see to close out?
Okay, I got to shout out our man Nathan. Great fourth quarter. He's just putting himself right in a perfect spot under the basket, and people are getting it to him in good rhythm. So that's been good. Love to see our man Nick putting up some threes. He's 1 for 4 or 5 tonight, but just get all those misses out of your system, and then when we have the bigger games, he'll be in prime position. Nick basically closed out Grace Christian by himself in the fourth quarter with 3 huge threes.
Yes.
In a game where we needed them.
As Nick Spiegel throws it across to Schnelly. Gonna bounce to Barocas. Barocas getting his first minutes tonight. Thought he was Vogley with the same haircut.
We don't want young Nathan running up the score on him.
Yeah.
So we went to Barocas.
Rodriguez. Throws it across. Pulls the three, no good. Throws it right to Jackson. Jackson gonna kick it out to Radford. He's gonna pull a three in the corner.
Yes,
Good.
love that. Love that. He's been so close so many times tonight. Really deserved that one.
Adams. As Barocas comes down with the rebound. Jackson gonna drive, left hand leg, good.
Very nice left hand finish. That's not as easy as he made it look.
Looks a little bit like his older brother, except I think his brother would have thrown that down there for the dunk.
Young Jamison will be throwing him down soon enough.
Yes. 2 minutes 15. Tigers with a huge lead. Should we go ahead and call it?
Yeah, I think so. I think if there were some more students here, the warm-up, the bus chance would be underway.
It'd be the first one of the year. Have yet to have one.
Ooh, yeah. Well, we gotta get that ready. We're gonna be needing it a lot in 2025.
First game we're calling of 2025. Boys took a loss yesterday to Providence Christian Academy, #1 team in the state for our class, our school's classification.
But we competed very well
Very good.
in that game.
Very good game. Providence scored a lot of their points in garbage time in the fourth quarter. Two really good players for Providence. Christopher Washington Jr., number 30th player in the country, really good. But Tigers, they hustled a lot, made some threes, stayed in it almost the whole time, led for two and a half quarters.
Three-pointers, of course, are the great equalizer. You know, you can have a team that's not quite as good, but if you're getting 3 points for every time your opponent gets 2, you can make up ground quick.
You'll win the game.
Yep.
Radford gonna kick it over to Jackson. Long three. Good!
Ooh.
Jamison Jackson with the long three.
Everybody's getting in the scorebook tonight, and you love to see it.
No good. Spiegel comes down with it.
Oh, outstanding pass.
Radford
That was
with
a difficult pass. He threaded the needle just right.
Radford with the layup there. Spiegel on the assist. Valor. Long two, no good. Spiegel comes down with another rebound. Looking for another outlet pass. He won't do anything. Over to Schnelly. Back to Spiegel. Might just hold it out for a minute and 6.
No need to be fancy here.
Oh, Spiegel on the cut. Throws it all the way to, wow. That was a good pass. Jackson gets the steal. He's going to drive. Left-hand leg, good.
I missed it. Great play by Jamison.
Three-pointer by Valor. Too little, too late. Three-pointer by Woodley. Schnelly. Over to Spiegel, to Jackson. Jackson's gonna drive. Right hand reverse lane, no good. Jackson gets the steal.
Yeah. I'd like to see the Tigers run it out right here. We don't need to.
It looks
do
like
anything.
that's what it's gonna be.
Good. Nice win, Andrew.
Great win for the Tigers. First win of 2025 for the boy Tigers. Great game. I mean, not much to be said. I think USN was really just the better team overall. Clay Payne, his 1,000th career point.
That's the story of tonight, the story of the last 4 years. He's been one of the great players that we've had in the annals of USN basketball. His name will go up on the 1,000-point banner, as well it should. And it was great to be up here with you and to get to call history for one of the not only great players but great guys of USN basketball.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you, Dr. Fitz. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.